What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascot, the gorilla, and the looking to be a part of future Suns games? We've got information on available tickets at our ticket booth or online on our website. Hey fans, don't forget about our next fan giveaway, where fans will receive a Suns mascot mini flag. Don't miss out on your chance to receive a Suns mascot mini flag. Suns fans, be sure to be here in our next home game. We'll be doing a special giveaway where the first 10,000 fans will receive a Phoenix Suns t-shirt. Suns fans, be there for Suns Cancer Pfizer giveaway day. The Suns Cancers have Pfizer for the first 10,000 fans in the building. So make sure to arrive early and get yours.
And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sport. Entering the home stretch of the season, GA. How excited are you for the play-in tournament?
Oh, it's a lot of fun, Kevin. You can go from a 10th seed to making the playoffs. It makes this part of the year that much more entertaining.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Yang in at the 1 spot. MP on the follow.
That plays about 2 things: effort and awareness by MP to track down the board and get the bucket.
MP against Beverly, and that one drops for him. And so, MP will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
Here's Brown after the made shot from KD. From 6 feet, Porzingis can't hit.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Down low, here's Iguodala.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by White.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Booker outside. It's good from long range.
Instinct, skill, the ability to be rise and fire ready. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
A pass to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Just leave it at the rim and let the big man do the rest. KP with the nice finish.
Now for Boston, their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies. Back to Booker. Boston grabs the miss. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Now, Jaylen Brown is now so legit from deep, boy. You better make sure you're contesting that 3 ball. That's how good he is.
Now here's Booker. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen. He was averaging over 29 points a game. Out to the right wing. Now here's Beverly. 6 to shoot. Over MP. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, MP sets the screen for White. Over Beverly. Misses off the left iron. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Phoenix. Trailing by 5. And stolen by MP. Up the floor. Here's Porzingis.
How about Porzingis? Shrugs off the hit. That work in the weight room paying off already. You gotta love the time he's put in to make himself a challenge.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to talk to his guys.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
with a quick break in the action. Here's some numbers for Kevin Durant. He's averaging 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
They could use a bucket. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. KD's got his second basket. Tatum passes to Yang, and it's sent back by KD.
I think it's probably the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's game. He's elite defensively and sends that shot back.
Three-pointer. A rebound by Yang. Celtics leading by 6. Here's White. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Little. Scoreless thus far. Back to KD. MP grabs the miss. The Celtics have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Tatum's shot is off. The Suns shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Here's Durant. Pass to Iguodala. Rebound Boston. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lob pass to Porzingis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here is Durant. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Phoenix no good that time either. MP inside. Defended by Beverly. And the dunk by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys. MP, in the last time out against the Grizzlies, delivered a performance for the ages. He had 42 points, and that was only part of it, as he added a triple-double for his work. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
On the inbound, again, Durant missing. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 19-7 run. And it's White missing.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Now here's Beverly. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. KD dishes to Beverly. The second effort. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Porzingis.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
White finds MP. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Let's see the stat sheet here for Jason Tatum.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Durant. Celtics also with a sub. Walsh is checked in. Here's Walsh. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. MP passes to Brown. Back to MP. Brown gets a screen from Yang. Inside. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Clock is at 3. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Porzingis, a putback, MP on the follow. MP's got 8.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Now here's Little. Still without a basket. Here's Grimes. No good from outside. Celtics leading by 10. White, wide open. He fires. And the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Now here's Little. Not a lot of room. Booker against White. No good from Booker.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Brown kicks to MP. Here's Porzingis. Iguodala grabs the rebound. Iguodala's got 5 rebounds tonight, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Durant's checked in for the Suns.
Number 35, Kevin Durant. Substitution on the court.
Suns trail by 13. And here's Booker. His last outing, he had 24 points. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You talk about a guy who's exceeded expectations coming in. Booker looks like the real deal.
On the wing, MP. Defended by Booker. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Grimes. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Grimes has got it back down to single digits for the Suns. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. Now, we talked about Jrue Holiday and how he plans to stop him from being a factor out there. Coach said it won't be easy. He told me Holiday is a gifted two-way guy, but I think we can trip him up by staying on him on all times, by staying aggressive. So that direct approach is what they hope throws Holiday off his game. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Wow, that's a big-time power play by Quentin Grimes. Nice finish.
And so, MP will bring it up for Boston. They're leading by 8. Their last encounter was in Boston.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
They slept-walked through that entire effort. Way too much talent on the roster for them to let that happen.
Another one falls for Phoenix.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Walsh, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Bamba, a screen on MP. For 3, Booker sinks the three-pointer. Booker's got a couple of threes now in the first for Phoenix.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
MP dishes to Davis. Here's Walsh, covered by Smith. MP passes to Walsh. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Here's Grimes. Takes it off the glass. Now it's just a 3-point Celtic lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics up by 3. From Footprint Center, back. And Buenos. a change here. Beverly's checked in. Porzingis is checked in for the Celtics. MP comes in for Pritchard. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Grimes passes to Durant. Smith with a screen on Tatum. Durant kicks to Beverly. Pass to Grimes. Oh, good on the triple.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Okay, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, I got an update from the Suns' head athletic trainer. He told me that although he twisted the knee pretty badly, nothing looks like it's torn. And this is a huge blow. This wasn't the best roster in the NBA coming into the season. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. On the court right now for the Celtics. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday out there with MP. And it's Walsh in at the 3. Holiday finds Tatum. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Suns leading. Pass to Beverly. Stolen by Holiday. To the inside. Here's MP. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's KD. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
Now Kevin Durant coming off 31 points last game. Tough 2 from Durant.
And there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Walsh, defended by Payton. MP dishes to Tatum. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Suns have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Grimes passes to Payton. Payton with the screen for KD. Durant with another miss. Boston trailing. Zadors, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Beverly for 3. Offensive rebound, Little. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Suns lead by 3. Here's Porzingis. Phoenix grabs the miss. KD's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Little kicks to Beverly. Pass to Booker. Beverly with a screen on Tatum. Outside Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Durant nails the long-range 3.
Well, this, of course, is one of Kevin Durant's strengths. Such an accomplished shooter, scorer from any spot on the floor.
White gets the screen from Yang. White the pass to Porzingis. And it's in there. Porzingis has got 6 here in this quarter. So it's Phoenix now. 4-point game. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
A long and tiring game, made worse, obviously, by the fact they ended up in the second overtime falling short, which can be a real morale killer.
Tatum looking around. MP sets the screen for Tatum. A three from Tatum.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
Tatum against Durant. Pass to Smith. Back to KD. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. KD's got 16.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
MP finds Tatum. And Durant sends it back.
Well, how about the defense from Kevin Durant? Sends that shot back.
Phoenix has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Booker the pass to Smith. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over White. Rebound Boston. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Durant. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
And Phoenix making a change here. Grimes is checked in. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games. Fourth, the Suns.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
The Celtics making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. And so, MV will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to White. MV with a screen on Booker. MV finds White. The three. Buries it from three-point range. White's got 8.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, you can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure.
Exploiting the opposing defense in the paint here. That they've set up shop down in there this second quarter, and boy, are they cashing in.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for the Suns. Sanders checked in for the Celtics. Beverly against MP. Beverly feeling it out a bit. Over MP. And it's Beverly missing. Celtics leading by 4. Jumps up. And there is White, and that's good on the assist by Brown. And that's now 10 points for Derek White. Pass to Little. White against Booker. And no good. White with the defensive effort. Boston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. The 3 from MP. And Bamba pulls it down.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Booker against White. Shoots from the line. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is one of the specialties of Devin Booker. That mid-range, you offer it, he'll take it.
Yang drives to the hoop. And that one, good. And the Celtics lead by 6.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Porzingis against Bamba. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. MP's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Here's Booker. MP has been leading the charge for the Celtics. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Boston Celtics.
Offensive rebounding is like an ATM, cashing in extra chances to score. Trust me, that's a fun way to play.
I do. Trust a guy with over 4,000 offensive rebounds. Also, the guards love the extra kickouts from the paint.
And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
What a rookie class. Here we are, taking the award down to the wire. I don't know who's going to win it, but it's been fun watching.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. MP really making a difference here.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus. He has brought it all night thus far.
They've got Jalen Smith. I'll steer a little out there with Durant. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Beverly in at the point. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Yang passes to Porzingis. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Over Durant. Rebound by Smith. Suns trail by 6. Here's Little. Pass to Durant. Booker looking around. Shoots over White. 11 feet out and he hits it. 16 points for Devin Booker.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
MP, no good. The Suns shooting in this game, 45%. Beverly the pass to Durant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Clearly a foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Booker outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Doris, one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
Back to Tatum. MP outside. Pass to Tatum. Tatum gets the screen from Yang. Tatum no good.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Boston. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. They'll start a 3-game homestand with that game.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pass to Beverly. Back to KD. And it's MP with the rebound. Boston leading by 5. Nice ball movement by Boston. Porzingis can't hit. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by MP. MP's White against Durant. Brown feeling out a bit. Off target with his three. Phoenix with the ball. To the middle. Here's KD. Contact will not stop Durant.
Kevin Durant has absorbed a big-time scoring role everywhere he's been. This guy is so special offensively.
Here's White. Boston. No good that time either.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Beverly the pass to KD. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, to have young legs. MP gets off his feet in a hurry for that finish.
Suns trail by 5. And Beverly kicks to Booker. Beverly against MP. And here's KD for 3. That doesn't go either for KD. Outside Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
For Boston, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous 3-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
Here's Smith and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
But they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And Beverly kicks to KD. To the paint. Looking for Beverly. He gets it there. He doesn't hit that one. Good defense by MP.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
White finds Brown. Offensive rebound. Tatum on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range. Suns trail by 7. Durant with it. He's got 24. Smith with a screen on Tatum. Smith in the post. He's against Porzingis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Porzingis.
Now, so far, Jalen Smith has proven to be a quality role player. This guy works his tail off both ends.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Little. Boston also with the sub. Drew Holiday is checked in for White. And a wide open look for MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 7 now in this quarter. Booker dishes to Smith. Durant inside. Guarded by Tatum. Good work there as it goes. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Tatum against KD. Tatum gets the screen from Yang. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Beverly against MP. Beverly, the pass to Durant. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so MP will bring it up for the Celtics. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. Right side, Kevin Durant. Over Tatum. The rebound by the Celtics.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Down low. Yang. And the dunk by MP.
Guys, it is clear MP is feeling it, and the best way to keep that rolling is keep giving him the basketball.
Tatum against KD. On the wing, Booker. Over Holiday. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 19 points for Devin Booker. Celtics leading by 10. MP kicks to Porzingis. Back to MP. Inside. MP gets it.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Booker finds Durant. Fires away from outside. Clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The 3 from Tatum. Here's Yang. And Jalen Smith is going to pick up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
Oh, my. He really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
And so it's Boston with it, leading by 12.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
So for the Suns, Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Smith. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Durant. And both free throws good for MP.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Beverly, the pass to Grimes. Booker outside. 5 to shoot. And Devin Booker in the paint.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
Here's Walsh, defended by Payton. Pass to MP. And here's Holiday. Back to MP. Here's Huff. Misses the 3. Suns trail by 12. Grimes passes to Beverly. Booker outside. This one for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Booker's got 10 points here in the second half.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Holiday, the pass to Yang, and stolen by Payton. And now the Suns, a fast break. Booker with no one around. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Stolen by Bamba. Now here's Beverly. Booker outside. Pass to Bamba. Just 4 to shoot. Beverly for 3. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Holiday. Here's MP. And there's the drive. And MP throws it down.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening. Suns
trail by 11. On On the wing, Booker, guarded by Holiday. And again, it's the Suns missing. Boston shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. Here's Brown. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists in the game. The Suns shooting around 41% on the night. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Booker against Holiday. On the wing, MP. Brown outside. MP sets the screen for Brown. And they recover it. MP dishes to Brown. Brown gets a screen from Yang. Here's the three. And it's Brown missing.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Right wing. MP against Beverly. Pass to Booker. Strong finish inside from Booker.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Guys, for me, something you have to admire about MP is the tenacity he plays with. Every single moment he's on the floor, he's giving you his best effort.
Brown outside. Back to MP. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Boston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And while we can, now let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to...
He's checked in for the Suns. The Celtics also changing it up. Ruff's jacked in, and MP subbed in for Drew Holiday. Here's MP. Outside Griffin. Boston again missing. Suns trail by 16 on the court for the Celtics. They've got MP. Jason Tatum is out there with Griffin. And it's up in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, you love the show of aggressiveness right there from Mo Bamba. You want to get physical with me? I'm going to score it on the interior.
MP passes to Griffin. Now, here's MP. Defense is right there on the clock. A nice shot by Huff.
Assisted by Griffin.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Phoenix. They trail by 16. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Peyton passes to Grimes. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, they specifically want Grimes to be in positions to catch and shoot, and you see why right there.
Boston making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. Yang passes to Pritchard. MP with a screen on Beverly. Launches a 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Pritchard's got 4 points this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Bounce pass from Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Bamba a screen on MP. Bryant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Griffin. MP looking around. Here's Walsh. Rebound by the Suns. Grimes has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Fires the 3. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
MP dishes to Tatum. Back to MP. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Griffin. Here's Pritchard. MP outside. Here's Tatum. The rebound by Payton. Suns trail by 16. Durant the pass to Beverly. Here's Grimes. Knocks down the 3-ball. Grimes has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Grimes can be hot and cold, but boy, he gets that bucket down from 3.
Pass to Walsh. Screen by MP. Here's Pritchard. Defended by Beverly. MP with a screen on Beverly. Here's Pritchard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3-point field goal.
And the Celtics lead by 16. And here's Beverly. Pass to Payton. Here's Bamba. No good on the 3. Boston leading by 16. Here's Pritchard. MP with it. Now here's Griffin. Defended by Payton. Pritchard passes to MP. Outside Tatum. A 3-ball. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Here's Grimes. Great D that time from Tatum.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
MP passes to Walsh. MP with a screen on Durant. Walsh can't get it to go. Suns trail by 16. With the floater, it's hauled in by MP.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Pass to Griffin. MP dishes to Griffin. Back to MP. Now here's Tatum. Kicks it out to MP. Stolen away. Takes it inside, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Yep, it counts.
Well, Patrick Beverly making use of the floater game. So important in today's NBA, particularly at his size.
Porzingis passes to MP. Stolen by Beverly. The shake. White with the defensive effort. Boston leading by 12. MP outside. That one goes. Count it.
Assist from
42 points for MP.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Now Beverly. To the inside. Bamba. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
MP kicks to Porzingis. Back to MP. Outside, Porzingis. Tatum finds MP. Puts up a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bamba's got his 6th rebound on the night. Booker against White. Pass to Beverly. Bamba inside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And a quick look at how the Suns' schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors.
And looking at the Utah matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Tatum kicks to Brown. 5 on the clock. And MP with the basket on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 5 assists tonight. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Beverly. The shot makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Beverly's got 6 points in the quarter. Boston leading by 14. White dishes to MP. Fires top of the key. And Bamba pulls it down.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Outside, KD. Over Porzingis. KD's shot is off. The Celtics shooting well. They're at 45%. Porzingis passes to White. MP left side. Tatum backs for 2. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Outside for Durant. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Well, you see the unlimited range of Kevin Durant, and how easy is it to the Slim Reaper.
And stolen by Booker. Pass to White. MP dishes to Brown, and they double up Brown. Tatum wide open, he fires one. A 3-pointer is right on target. Tatum's got 19 points.
You know, the ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch, those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Over Tatum. KD can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 14.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Celtics.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Beverly, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, the tenacity of Patrick Beverly to play through the contact. Now he must complete the play with a free throw.
Here's MP. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew.
Another game, another win,
Back to work tomorrow. Another day, another win. Good work. Try and close this one out early so you can get some rest.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Up next, the Celtics take it on. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports. In game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
And now the Los Angeles starters. We've got Davis, Mitchell out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Connect, and it's Sims in at the 4. And that one's good, Mitchell.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
MP shot is off. Davis against Tatum. Davis, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Bridges, coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Pulls it. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
There's Tatum with the 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. It's Bridges on the wing. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Connect. He's guarded by White. 4 on the clock. Now Davis. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. White finds Tatum, lays it up and banks it in.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Bridges outside. Pass to Connect. Here's Sims. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Oh, there's the alley! And Davis slams it home.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
White for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and Coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, BA.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Sims. Back to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Bridges has got 6 points. Celtics trail by 3. There's Tatum with the 3. That shot off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. That one's good. Sims.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Outside White. On the wing, MP. Checked by Mitchell. MP, the pass to Tatum. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. He has 6.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. Here's Davis. Good on the shot.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Mitchell, the pass to Davis. Over Porzingis. And that one comes up a bit short. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Tatum. Back to MP. Tatum against Bridges. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
He hits the second from the line. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 4. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That is their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Here's Tatum. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. MP finds Tatum. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Tatum's got 9.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Los Angeles leading by 4. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Now here's Mitchell. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Inside, here's MP. Pass to Porzingis. MP up top. Checked by Mitchell. MP, the pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And he gets it to go.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscle. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hood Schifino's checked in. Here's White. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Screen by MP. There's Tatum with the 3. Not going to go that time. The Lakers lead by 5. Pass to Hood Schifino. Back to Bridges. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by White. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Brown, no good.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Hood-Schifino, defended by Brown. Three-pointer, Bridges. Good work defensively by White.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Now here's MP. No points yet. They set the pick. Brown with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. With some arc. Brown, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And a guy who's won so many music awards recently, Jack Harlow in attendance.
You know, though he's a Louisville native, he grew up a Boston fan. And according to him, it was the Kevin Garnett trade that really made that happen.
The Celtics making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. To the paint. Kicks it out to MP from behind the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Reeves. Here's Hood-Schifino. Here's Connect. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Sacramento. Here's Davis. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
On the wing, MP puts up a 3. He buries it from 3. Now just a 2-point Laker lead.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
Outside Davis. Pass to Reeves. To the inside. Here's Hood-Schifino. The rebound by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's White. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, White is a...
Substitution on the court.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Walsh, averaging around 6 a game. Left side Holiday. Pass to MP. Shot is up. And it's Tatum missing.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Drew Holiday out there with MP. Then there's A.J. Griffin. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Walsh in at the power forward position. That's the Boston 5. Here's Bridges. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
You gotta enjoy watching Bridges take over. Games like this prove how lethal he can be.
Celtics lead by 5. Tatum passes to Holiday. Here's the 3. Mitchell grabs the miss. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Pass to Walsh. Here's MP. Checked by Mitchell. Here's MP. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Some changes for Boston. Porzingis comes in for Walsh. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. And the Lakers also making a change. Connects checked in for Christie.
Well, I love MP's mindset. His approach to the game mentally is really impressive. I mean, guys always are chirping at him, but he maintains his composure and doesn't get rattled at all.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He ended up with 44 points and managed to snag 20 rebounds. A tremendous night for him. And he had a memorable game. These coaches and fans are still buzzing about it. Just incredible. What's he got for an encore? BA?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. when he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Outside Mitchell. Clock at 6. Bridges passes to Richards. Good D by Porzingis. Boston leading by 5. Griffin finds MP. Outside Tatum. From outside, off the mark.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Pass to Hood-Schifino. Over MP. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Hood-Schifino's got 7 points in the game. Boston's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. MP with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Pritchard, the pass to MP. Here's Tatum. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The jump hook. Offensive board. Hood-Schifino's shot is off.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Here's Pritchard. Boston again missing. Lakers trail by 3. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Boston shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Pass to MP. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Spurs. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where Boston is, they've been such a welcome surprise. Not many people thought they could be this good, but they continue to relish the role of underdog.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Davis against Tatum. Pass to Bridges. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Here's Brown. The Lakers with a rebound. Richards has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And here's Connect outside. Boston pulls it in, and this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from...
Oh, a huge finish. AD, my goodness.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Walsh is checked in for Boston. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Lakers. Hood-Schifino comes in for Mikal Bridges. Pass to Walsh. Outside White. MP, a screen on Davis. Here's Walsh. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And the Lakers making a change here. Christie's checked in. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Connect. Fires for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston leading by 4. Left side White. Back to MP. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
You know, I like to see that kind of toughness from a young player. MP willing to put his body on the line.
Well, Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the official.
Boston has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Walsh. 5 points in the game. Plenty of space. Christie with a rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Sims, he's checked in for the Lakers. Bridges comes in for Christie. White, the pass to MP. The kick out to White. MP with it. Back to Brown. Pass to MP. 5 to shoot. Here's Walsh. Takes the 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Mitchell, the pass to Sims. Down low. Here's Hood-Schifino. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on White. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Griffin, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for White.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Bridges outside. Pass to connect. 1:33 left in the second quarter. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
MP finds Brown. Screen by MP. Brown can't hit.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Here's Hood-Schifino, covered by MP. The baseline J. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot. He just couldn't overcome the perimeter coverage. Shut him down.
Brown against Mitchell. Pass to connect. The 3 is up. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Connect's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The 3. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. Griffin passes to MP. Back to Griffin. Outside Mitchell. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The Lakers, 56. Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drums, please. Let's hear it.
Checking out the Celtics. They're in that #1 spot for a reason, playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team.
And as we review this first half for the Celtics, still anybody's game.
playing for one another.
Thanks for tuning in.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for the Lakers, we've got Mitchell. He's out there with Mikal Bridges. Connect is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Sims in at the 4. And here's Mitchell. Pass to Davis. Here's Connect for the lead. Nails it from beyond the arc. Connect's got 11.
Simply found the open man there because he read the defense. Well done by Davis.
Tatum passes to MP. Back to Tatum for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Mitchell against MP. And here's Connect outside. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
MP getting it done inside.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
White against Bridges. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Outside Tatum. They get the rebound. And MP throws it down.
MP with the hustle and finish, doing work on the boards.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Los Angeles. Pass to Connect. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Stolen by MP. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Tatum. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Davis. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Pass to Connect. It's Bridges on the wing. He's guarded by White. Good. Mitchell's got 8.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Outside, Brown. Back to MP. Screen by MP. Over Mitchell. MP. It's good on the putback.
Excellent example of the energy and activity of MP.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Bridges against White. Has to Connect. Now here's Davis. Over Porzingis. And again, it's the Lakers.
When he's at his best, Davis is in attack mode, getting to that rim and playing with power down low.
MP finds Tatum. MP looking around. Screen by MP. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
MP, the pass to White. MP, a screen on Bridges. On the wing, Tatum. 3-pointer. Jason Tatum. He's a sharpshooter.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Mitchell against MP. Pass to Bridges. Fires from deep. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Oh, MP buries the triple.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Mitchell with the ball. Give him 8. And here's Davis. Defended by Porzingis. Has to connect. Shoots over Brown. Boston with a rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Bradley Beal and the Chicago Bulls.
And for their matchup with the Spurs, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Here's Mitchell. Cashes in the 12-footer. Mitchell's got 10.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
MP finds White, and here's Tatum. Here's MP. The kick out to White. MP outside. 6 to shoot. White, the pass to MP. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. MP's got 13 points here in the second half alone. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Sims, the pass to Davis. Over Porzingis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominated on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
Pritchard's checked in for White. Hood-Schifino's checked in for the Lakers. The Celtics with the lead. MP, the pass to Pritchard. Back to MP. Pass to Brown. Screen by MP. Takes a 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Ball stolen. He goes up. MP leaking out and executing.
Oh, excellent hustle by MP. He deserved to be rewarded with the bucket for his effort.
Lakers trail by 6. Bridges outside. Pass to Hood-Schifino. Davis a screen. Back to Bridges. There's the 3. Boston pulls it in. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's MP. This one for 3. Davis with a rebound. Fires from 14. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Davis has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Those long arms of AD help him on jumpers. Pretty much can't get to a shot because he's so long and extends on it. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Out left to the wing. For 3, Porzingis. Excellent D there from Davis. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Hood-Schifino. 12 points for him. No one covering. Connect's got 9 points now in the second half.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Davis with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Pass to Bridges. Here's Hood-Schifino. Here's Connect. He's covered by Holiday. Here's the pick for the lead. And Connect with the 3. Connect's got 20 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
To the left side wing. Here's Hood-Schifino, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Now we get a chance to check some stats for Jason Tatum.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
MP, the pass to Holiday. MP, a screen on Bridges. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to MP. They need this. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Sims. Again, the Lakers.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Pass to MP. MP drives in, and it's blocked by Davis.
Expert timing by Davis on the block. Right when the ball was at its apex, he got it.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got it.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Mitchell against MP. Stolen by Davis. Jason Tatum out there with Davis. Then it's MP. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Griffin in at the 3. That's the Boston 5.
They're finally taking care of the ball and playing smarter. A lot of coaches are thankful for the challenge rule being in place, thinking of all the technical fouls that may have saved them from. And
the previous play is under review.
You know, the league did it right, Grant. They didn't rush a system into use that's going to cause confusion. They rolled it out in the G League. And after
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. Pass to Christie. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity. You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Count that bucket. And it's a 9-point Laker lead.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Pass to Hood-Schifino. Back to Mitchell. Inside, here's Richards, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Sims, he's checked in for Los Angeles. MP, the pass to Holiday. Here's MP. Rebound by the Lakers.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Pass to Richards. Outside Mitchell. Here's Connect. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell misses. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Tatum from long range. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Connect. Here's Sims. Now here's Richards. Here's Hood-Schifino. Over Holiday. Hood-Schifino's shot is off.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
MP. And it's Connect with a rebound. Connect's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. It's stolen by Tatum. On the wing, Holiday. Not enough on that one as it misses. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Boston making a switch here. Huff's checked in. Celtics trail by 8. MP, the pass to Tatum. Tatum showing off the strength.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And some changes here for the Celtics. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Huff. Jaylen Brown comes in for Griffin. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. The Lakers also with a sub. Reeves is checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Here's Hood-Schifino. Boston with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Tatum. No good there. Excellent D there from Davis. Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to Reeves. There's a screen. Now here's Bridges. That one's good for 2. Bridges has got 21.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
MP, the pass to Brown. Tatum, a screen on Bridges. Again, the miss by Boston. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Pass to Hood-Schifino. Outside Reeves. To the wing on the left. Here's Davis. And Porzingis with the block. Left side, Brown. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists in the game.
You know, early on, Brown struggled with his confidence taking threes. Now he's a knockdown threat.
Over to the left wing, to the inside. Here's Reeves. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Pass to Davis. To the paint. MP against Reeves. Driving in. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Putting his head down and going to work. I love that intensity from Reeves.
Here's Bridges. Boston pulls it in. MP's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Tatum finds Porzingis. MP outside. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Sims. Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to Bridges. High post Davis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Hey, you know, this is really the challenge of trying to defend Davis, because not only is he tall and smart, but he's gotten stronger. And he typically blows through contact and draws fouls.
Derek White's checked in for Boston. Connect's checked in for Los Angeles. Mitchell comes in for Hood Schifino. On the wing, MP. Checked by Mitchell. White for 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Bridges. The 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Bridges has got 24 points.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
Tatum passes to MP. Now White. MP, a screen on Bridges. And it's Tatum missing.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Now Bridges. Outside Mitchell. Bridges, a screen on MP.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Mitchell against MP. Clock at 4. Over MP. Mitchell's shot is good. And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
For the Celtics, this one not looking good. MP, the pass to Tatum. Back to MP. Outside Tatum. Pass to MP. And here's Porzingis. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
I think you've got to run Porzingis off of his shots. I mean, you can't let him get comfortable because he'll knock him down.
Mitchell finds Davis to the inside. It's stolen by Tatum. MP with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. Stolen by Davis. Bridges outside. Back to Mitchell. Here's Connect. Defended by Brown. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Bridges has got 8 points here in the quarter.